Hello and welcome to another session with LearnITCoursesOnline.com. My name is Bashir Fadl, and today we'll be talking about business analyst. It's one of the fast-growing careers in IT. It's one that has a lot of demand, and the fact that you're watching this session, it means that you're interested in it. So in today's journey, we're going to talk about the skills and how to be a business analyst. And so the title in today's session is The Journey of a Business Analyst. To appreciate what a business analyst does, and to kind of oversimplify it as an introduction, as you may have never, I'm not sure what a business analyst does. Suppose that I own a car dealership and I would like to build a website for my business. So we contact, let's say, 40 different developers, web developers, to build a website for us. And each one of them says they need 30 days. So they come back after 30 days and we pay each one of them. And we look at the 40 different websites. Chances are every website is going to be completely different from the other website. One might have a certain color, and the other one will have a completely different color. One of them might have all 10 cars that I have for sale. One of them might have the top 2-3 cars. One of them might have multiple screens where you could see 2 cars and hit next and go to the next one. The other one could have an automatic carousel where the pictures go one after the other. Completely different kind of website. And so at the end, I might look at it and say, this is not what I asked for. So what does a business analyst do to oversimplify it? Is they sit with the stakeholder, the business owner, and gather the requirements, ask the questions that oversimplify it, that it can be placed into a document, such as a business requirements document, known as the BRD, given to the development team so that no matter who the developer is or where they are, onshore, offshore, all in the same office or different locations in site, that they all build exactly the same website. And that's why this slide is very famous within IT, and that is the first slide is what the customer explained or how the customer explained it. That's what it seemed like. The second one is how the project leader understood it to be. The third one is how the programmer wrote it. The fourth one is how the project was documented. The fifth one is how the customer was billed for. And finally, that is what the customer really needed. And you can see there seems to be a missing link. And that is kind of a big part of what the business analysis is and what the business analyst is there to help rescue. So you are Miss All or Mr. All. You fix all things. As a business analyst, you're expected to gather requirements and opinions. You determine what the priorities are. You improve the process along with the rest of the team. So let's take a minute to explain what the business analysis is. Business analysis is a set of tasks and knowledge and techniques required to identify business needs and determine solutions to enterprise business problems. Although the general definition is similar, the practices and procedures may vary in various industries. In IT, information technology, for example, solutions often include a system development component, but may also consist of process improvement or organizational change. Business analysis may also be performed to understand the current state of an organization or to serve as a basis for the identification of business needs in most cases. However, business analysis is performed to define and validate solutions that meet business needs, goals, and objectives. So now, who is a business analyst? A business analyst is someone who analyzes an organization or business domain, real or hypothetical, and documents its business, processes, or systems, assessing the business model or its integration with technology. However, organizational titles vary, such as analyst, business systems analyst, or maybe systems analyst. Business analysts have emerged to have a key role in recent business scenarios. Some people think that the role of a business analyst is to make money for the organization, which may be true in direct context, but indirectly, the action and decision taken by business analysts do leave an impact on the financial prospects of the organization. So why a business analyst? Organizations employ business analysts for the following reasons. Number one, to understand the structure and the dynamics of the organization in which a system is to be deployed. Number two, to understand current problems in the target organization and identify improvement potentials. Number three, to ensure that the customer end user and developers have a common understanding of the target organization. So in the initial phase of a project, when the requirements are being interpreted by the solution and design teams, the role of the business analyst is to review the solutions, document, work closely with the solution designer, which is the IT team, and project managers to ensure that requirements are clear. In a typical large-size IT organization, especially in development environments, you can find on-site as well as offshore delivery teams having the above-mentioned roles. You can also find a business analyst who acts as a key person who has to link both of the teams. Sometimes the business analyst would interact with business users and at times technical users, and finally to all the stakeholders in the projects to get approval and final nod before proceeding with the documentation. Hence, the role of a business analyst is very crucial in the effective and successful jumpstart for any project. So business analyst skills and competencies. In addition to education and other requirements, candidates that possess the following skills may be able to perform more successfully as a business analyst. Number one, computer knowledge. The business analyst does not have to be a computer programmer, but they need a rudimentary understanding of how technical systems work and how the work of changing them is done. The business analyst solutions must also be achievable for the programmers. Number two, problem-solving skills. The analyst must understand the organization as it exists, then try to change and improve it. Number three, analytical skills. Business analysts need to process a wide variety of information, evaluate the cost and benefits of solutions, and solve complex business problems. Number four, communication skills. Business analysts need strong communication skills in order to explain and support their analysis and recommendations in meetings and legislative committee hearings. After that, detail-oriented. Creating efficient business solution plans requires careful analysis of a large number of details. Next, mathematical skills. Most analysts need mathematical skills and should be comfortable using certain types of software, such as spreadsheets, database programs, and financial analysis software. Finally, writing skills. Analysts must be able to present very technical information in a written form that is clear and understandable to their intended audience. So what then is the role of an IT business analyst? The primary role of a business analyst starts with the defining and scoping of the business areas of the organization. Then, eliciting the requirements, analyzing, documenting the requirements, communicating those requirements to the appropriate stakeholders, identifying the right solution, and then validating the solution to find if the requirements met or meet the expected standards. Different business analyst roles. Business analysts can be from any sector, and the role differs based on the sector. So business analysts are classified in various categories such as business analyst, business process analyst, IT business analyst, business system analyst, data analyst, functional architect, and even sometimes usability or UX analyst. How is it different from other professions? Business analysts or business analysis is distinct from financial analysis, project management, quality assurance, organization development, testing, training, and documentation development. However, depending on the organization that you work at, a business analyst may perform some or sometimes even most or all of these related functions. Business analysts who work solely on developing software systems may be called IT business analyst or technical business analyst, sometimes online business analyst, business system analyst, or system analyst. Business analysis and business analyst includes the work mostly or primarily being the liaison between the stakeholders, the development team, the testing team, and project management. It's a very exciting career, and I hope that you join us through the rest of this journey.